welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I got for you all some live arena action, and today we're going to be using Tatsu, the champion that I was asked, why did you spend this much money, this much resources on this champion, and you haven't done a video on them yet? Well, I did test her out a little bit on the live stream when I actually got her, but since then, I really haven't had a ton of time to actually do a video, test her, and actually use her in the arena. But today, we're going to be doing that. Now, I did go 10-0, I think, with Tatsu. Maybe it was 9-1, but we did really, really well. And I feel like people pick very interesting choices and ban surprising champions when I do pick Tatsu. So we're gonna go Duchess plus Ragash here. There we go. I'm a big fan of Ragash, especially into the Harima picks. Now, with that said, Tatsu is a $1,300 champion based on offer calculator. From what I actually spent as far as resources, I spent nowhere near that actually getting Tatsu. I'm gonna pick UDK into Rotos. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So they're probably not banning Tatsu or Ragash. Probably my UDK. Now, you'll find that as a very common theme that players really don't seem to ever ban Tatsu or Ragash. I guess they see neither of them as much of a threat. So they're like, okay, well, Tatsu does nothing because I never see her. And Ragash, he's not a threat. So we're just not going to ban either one of those champions. And I guess we're going to see if that's the best play or not. Hopefully I get a turn here. I did not. So my Duchess may take a beating or proc reaction. Or, yeah, there we go. That's actually fine. So we'll go ahead and we have to increase speed. We have to do the protection. Harima's going to mess me up if not. I don't typically like doing the Veil over top of the increased defense because I already have enough protection as it is. But got to do it. Got to try for it. We're going to try to steal some buffs from this Duchess. Did not steal anything. Unfortunately, she resisted me. With that said, we can play Strengthen if I wanted to. Go for the A2. But I don't really want to use the A2, honestly, but maybe we could kill somebody. We did not kill anybody, unfortunately. Got no stuns off, nothing like that. Not a huge deal because they have block debuffs for 2 turns anyways. But let's see how this actually plays out. Now, also, my face may look a little bit red. We took the little ones to an amusement park yesterday, and it was about a 2-hour drive. Man, I realized one very, very important life lesson, guys. If you have kids specifically at the age of about 4, is the age of my oldest. He is working on potty training, all that kind of good stuff. But we let him drink quite a bit of his juice before we left. In a 2-hour trip, we made 4 stops on the road to go pee. It was crazy. 4 stops to go pee. And then when one of the stops, we put my youngest in a swim diaper, which is also a bad idea because swim diapers don't absorb the pee. So he didn't have to stop. He didn't say he did because obviously he's 2 years old, so he's not potty training. He just completely soaked his entire car seat because we forgot that he was in a swim diaper and not in a regular diaper. So if you have kids, don't let them drink a ton before you leave, and don't put them in a swim diaper before you go on a 2-hour drive. That 2-hour drive turned into I think about 3-hour drive. Man, it was a long drive. We had a lot of fun though. Got quite a bit of sun, so definitely a good time. That was Holiday World, so it's in Indiana, if anybody knows where that's at. It was fun. It was definitely a good time. The free drinks are awesome. They have free refills all day, which amusement parks are super expensive anyways. Like, it was 2 hot dogs for $14. So their food's still expensive, but the drinks by themselves, you can get paid for those. It's all good. I love that. So here we go. We got Tatsu. Let's go ahead and try to finish off I want to go Arbiter, but I don't think I can. Maybe Harima. She probably has a ton of defense though. She definitely does. She's a defense-based champion. But then we have Ragash. Definitely going to be able to drop the Harima. There we go. Perfect. Now with this, can we get a turn with Siphi? The Arbiter can res. I'm hoping to be able to maybe sleep somebody, possibly. Okay. We could sleep the Duchess. Got the little hit from the Harima there. The Rotos is going to try to kill my Duchess, I'm sure. Again. Unless he doesn't have the A3 ability up yet. There we go. The A1. Okay. Drop my Harima, or drop my Tatsu. Now, Ragash does have this A2 ability ready. Didn't stun anybody, though. Wow. No stuns, but we can sleep the Rotos for sure. Possibly the Duchess. Let's go sleep the Rotos. I think the Arbiter used her res most recently, so we're going to try to, no real reason to do this. It hits kind of hard, but not super hard. We do have the increased attack. Let's go ahead and let's try for it. The extra turn from Rotos isn't nearly as valuable when he's already almost taken a turn anyways, as you can imagine. Boom. Dropping my Duchess. Just destroying her. Okay, I think Ragash. Okay, that was a high stakes, high reward play. Unfortunately for him, it didn't pay off. But had he killed her, it would have been bad news for me. So we dropped the Duchess here. Maybe. Oh, that was super, super close. And now it's just hoping this Arbiter pops up at a time we can actually kill her. There we go. Perfect. Excellent. GG's. All right, so here we go. We're coming up on the very last few picks. And they picked two Force Affinity champions, which I'm a huge fan of. When I have Ragash, it feels so good. We're going to throw in Necrit. The UDK is usually the other option, so it's either Necrit or UDK typically. So since I did this, I'm going to go Necrit. Now, with that said, let's go ahead and ban the Warlord. Warlord's basically, if he's on the enemy team, you got to ban him. Unless you have a fast Warlord that you're confident in, you really don't have much option besides, hey, I got to ban the Warlord, right? Because if he locks you out, he also reduces your turn meter. So you're not getting a turn, you're getting locked out, and now the Siphi on the enemy team especially can play sleep on you forever. And it feels so bad. It feels so bad. But like I said, they never ban the damage dealer, which is kind of surprising to me, but I also love it. So sweet. There we go. The Stone Skin set Baron did not kill anybody, which is fantastic. We did get some stuff stolen from this Uko. What'd I get stolen? A shield? A shield from Necrit? Because that's the only one that should not be protected, right? Oh, sweet. Did not kill me. That is fantastic. Can I steal some buffs from... Let's see. I could steal some buffs from the Uko, I bet. Maybe start to kill him. Did not steal anything, unfortunately. But I bet we can kill somebody here. Yeah, definitely kill somebody there. Sweet. Which is actually excellent that he died, honestly. Because now my Siphi can pick him up soon. And then just get the res going. I should have waited to steal the buffs from the Baron, actually. However, he's strong affinity. He's not going to get a turn before she does. But I guess we just got to be okay with that, right? We can actually kill her, maybe. With Tatsu? Oh, we did. Sweet. Excellent. That is beautiful. So, Uko already res. Let's drop the Siphi. Not quite. But what I can do now, as long as there's no A2 increased speed, increased turn meter stuff, I can actually use Tatsu to place the sleep on everybody. He's going to try for the A2, stripping everything. Oh, we got the stun on Tatsu. Tatsu took the stun, so she wasn't able to do her big sleep, which would have really made this match a lot safer. I am going to go ahead and sleep on the Harima. She's really the only champion I'm worried about. That sleep ruined me, though. Dang, that could have been so good if that sleep didn't land. And now we have the decreased attack. Man, that is rough. So in reality, I want to protect Tatsu more, but Siphi's the most important here. Like, if Siphi dies, I'm not going to be able to pick up Ragash, and the fight's going to go probably downhill. Possibly. We have no increased attack, nothing, so... We got some kills, though. That's not bad. Not bad at all. We can drop the Baron here. And the Harima's not going to be a massive problem. Can she kill Ragash with her big ability? Boom, she did not. And he gets a counterattack, and there we go, GG. So that was a little bit of, got to be kind of mindful, because Siphi reses with high turn meter. So you can pick up champions and get a turn, but you got to make sure that the enemy is not going to have more turn meter. I think she reses with 75% turn meter, so you got to be careful with that. We have 186,000 with Ragash and 80,000 with Tatsu. We did take a pretty nasty stun on Tatsu, that if we didn't, she would have... Oh, wait. This guy's in my clan. Oh, all right. Well, guys, make sure you drop a like for this video. Very much appreciated. Roas is in my clan, and I'm testing out Tatsu. So here we go, guys. All right, these last picks are coming. He picked Hellcat, so I had to go Mighty Uko. He's probably going to ban the Mighty Uko, just because if not, then the Hellcat's going to be kind of countered. But maybe not. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he bans my Necrit or my Siphi. Siphi's going to be very, very impactful to this team as well. But for his team, I'm banning the Warlord. I think I just have to ban the Warlord, right? Like, okay, with Rhonda as well. Ooh, I think he wins. He gets a +4 Rhonda, 2-star Awakening. Definitely a 6-star Awakening would make that a very nasty Rhonda. But I think I have to ban the Warlord. Yep, unfortunately, I ain't got much of a choice to do anything else other than ban the Warlord. Now, with the Siphi pick, I'm wondering if I can just shut down this Hellcat. If he's not in Stone Skin, I'm going to try to... Okay, he's in Stone Skin. That's smart. Okay, and now he's going to block damage. Easy. However... I wonder. We don't have any way to get... Oh, I do. We can steal it with Tatsu. Oh, that's amazing. All right, so with that said, I think we have to just take a few hits from this Helicath. Actually, no. I got to place... We're not gonna get turn before the Ronda. I can't let her stun me. I can't let Ragash stun me. I can't let Ronda place the block actives and block passive. So I really gotta let them take their turns and everything. But I can steal the buffs with my Tatsu, which is fantastic. Helicath teams are nasty. He can do block damage again though, but does he want to? Okay. Now, my Tatsu, unless his Duchess is high resistance, which she probably is, my Tatsu is not. It's high accuracy, which I may need to change. Duchess is probably high resistance compared to my Tatsu, that is. Dang, there goes my Siphi. All right, so with that said, okay, she's weak affinity. This is just a bad matchup, unfortunately. Maybe we can pop off with some sleeps and stuff. Decrease resistance. We get resisted by a Ragash. Are you serious? Okay, well that fell apart really fast there. Now, there's no real reason to do the A2 yet. We're going to take the hit from Helicath. Okay, now, can we actually steal these buffs from the Duchess? We did steal them. I don't know if we can do much past that, though. Good. Now, the Helicath, can we stun everybody? Did not. But can we kill... we could kill a Duchess. Could also try to kill the Helicath. Okay, we got the Duchess. Helicath, no block damage, no block damage, no block damage. Don't do it to me. Oh, Ronda's gonna come in. She's gonna come in hard. Okay, we're all right for just a little bit longer. Kill Ronda. Boom, got her. Sweet. Okay. Ooh, does he have his A2? If he does, I think it's GG's. Ah, he got me. Okay. That was actually a lot closer than I expected with the Helicath block damage stuff. That was very close. I could have actually thrown in my Helicath and went Helicath Tatsu versus his team. So GG Soroas. That's awesome, dude. Very, very nice. My Tatsu did 75,000 and Ragash did 43,000. I wonder how it would have played out had the Helicath not procced the refresh on the block damage. Because we would have been able to hit the Duchess a little bit sooner. Also, maybe I should have just tried to steal the Duchess's buffs earlier, right? Because she does, I guess, steal before she attacks. So, I don't know. Maybe that's just learning Tatsu a little bit more. Because Tatsu doesn't hit and then steal. So, I guess weak hits don't matter. She just needs enough accuracy, which she may not have. All right, guys. So, this next fight, I just now banned the enemy Siphi. I was kind of debating between Siphi and Duchess, but honestly, they have so much block debuffs. It's pretty ridiculous. Maybe the Duchess would have been best, but either way, it doesn't really matter. I'm surprised they actually banned the Ragash, which Ragash does counter that team very hard. In this case, I probably should have banned the Duchess. I keep forgetting that Tatsu is bad affinity versus Duchess, so definitely the Duchess ban would have been better. For some reason, I was thinking that they had 3 damage dealers. Pythion is not a damage dealer. So either way, it doesn't matter. We're going to try to go in with just Tatsu, see if she can handle this team. It's going to be difficult, though, because there's a lot of cleanse action going on. A whole lot of cleanse action going on. So much cleanses. We can try to sleep the Duchess. She's going to get a turn before Pythion anyways. And this ability places increased attack. If it kills somebody, hey, I want crit damage. Let's see if we can kill the Candrafon. There we go. Dang. 70k versus Candrafon. What are you going to do? Are you going to res him now? That was not the best time to use that ability because of the fact we're not stealing any buffs, but it did give us a kill. Now we have increased crit damage. Now they res. Maybe we could go with the A2 and sleep everybody, except for the Pythion, of course. I don't know. Maybe that's just high hopes, but it's a possibility. Let's go in and kill the Candrafon again, right? I mean, why not? Or I can go in for a Stout's hit. This will allow me to kill 2 people with the next thing, which honestly, I don't know if I'm even really worried about killing 2 people because I'd rather them waste their res on only 1 champion. We'll see how this plays out, though. I guess he's going to... Okay, nope. Duchess goes right before Pythion, so Pythion doesn't really get to cleanse anybody. All right, coming in with the A2 from Tatsu. Boom, actually did okay damage. We killed one person and Kandrafon procs Swift Parry this time. So there we go. I guess that was not really a great time to proc Swift Parry, but hey, it's all good with me. A2 onto the Duchess. I want to get her low. I want her to be very close to being able to be killed as soon as possible, because right now, she's going to be the problem because she's strong affinity versus Tatsu. However, we got a bunch of extra turn procs. Made that not really that big of a deal. Go ahead and drop her. Boom, boom. Nice. 28k. I'm impressed. Like, Tatsu, I didn't think did that well of damage, but to be honest, her A1 is actually hitting pretty decent. Person level 100, I assume his champion's gear is pretty good. My Tatsu is built fairly fast. I'll show you guys the build of her at the end of the video. She just has some accuracy built in as well. Can Tatsu drop the Python from here? She did 22,000 damage, I guess. Okay. It's okay damage for sure. Still the A1. Her cooldowns aren't long, but I feel like they're long because I really want to get back to them. Decreased crit damage, rip. So now, oh wait. She also, I keep forgetting, she gets a ton of crit damage as well as buffs. As well as accuracy from their buffs. Ton of crit damage, ton of accuracy. So we'll actually go ahead and steal the Stoutus's increased defense, and then just, actually, we didn't steal the increased defense, unfortunately, but dang, each hit was 25,000, so 50,000 damage from that A3 ability is nothing crazy, but I mean, 50k is going to kill most damage dealers, right? Like, most damage dealers are not going to be built above 50k, I don't think. Especially a defense-based one. Maybe they would be. I have to check mine. I know some of my champions are for sure. 62k on that first hit of the A1. She's actually bringing some more damage than what I initially thought. All right, so the last pick here, I'm going to go UDK, I believe just to prevent using Necrit every single match. Obviously, we're using Duchess and Siphi, so we got to take that for what you may. But I'm going to probably ban the Baron here. The Baron can just blow through my shields. He can do a ton of damage. The Hefrak is going to weak hit on Tatsu. May not actually do a significant amount of damage. Actually, the Nishak there with the bombs is kind of making me question that decision. Because now I'm thinking just ban the Arbiter, so now the Baron doesn't get increased attack. The Nishak gets no increased attack. The Hefrak, he can do Hefrak things, but this may be the best. I may even get a turn before them. So we don't have Necrit. Necrit could have prevented Nishak from doing Nishak shenanigans. But I should be faster with my Duchess than all of them except for possibly the Uko. The Uko may be faster than me. And he is. Of course he is. Boom. Got the stun on my Duchess. Oh, no. You can't stun the Duchess. That's the only champion I don't want to stun on. Like okay, there we go. The sheep. Excellent. Don't kill everybody. Please. Do not do it. Does he do it? Does he go for the big A3? He does go for it, but he doesn't get it off completely. We're just going to swipe. We're going to go all in. The Hefrak can't really do that much because, I mean, just because, right? I'm not going to res. There's no real reason to because he's just going to hit me hard anyways. He's going to use the A2, the AoE attack. It's not going to kill Duchess. Duchess is very, very tanky. See if we can steal it. There we go. We stole it. Boom. 40k. Nice. So Tatsu died the first time, of course, but now we got Stone Skin, increase attack, increase crit damage. That ability is very good. 199 to 35. The increase attack and increase crit damage is very good if it happened before we killed somebody. Some situations you can make it work very well, like with the Kandrafon, but in general, it's like, I would rather have that before I killed the person versus, killing somebody and then having it. But I guess either way, you just got to change your targets, right? All right, guys, so we're coming up on the very last picks here, and I'm kind of stuck because, to be honest, actually, I might just bring my Hellcath as well. My Hellcath versus his Hellcath. Ban the Mithrala. GG's, right? We're not going to use the Uko to open up with the A2. They're probably going to have Bolster, so no real reason for that. Honestly, I don't really want to be faster than them, so I shouldn't have even done the increased speed aura. I'd rather be slower, because this fight's really going to come down to who can keep block damage up the most. Granted, I have a significant benefit of having 2 strip champions, so his block damage goes up, I remove it. As long as he doesn't get as long as he doesn't polymorph me, which he could. Polymorph, 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 polymorph. Yeah, he's probably going to try to polymorph me. Should I just increase speed right off the bat? I don't really want to be polymorphed. I got frozen. I guess that's the next best thing to polymorph, right? So from here, this is risky. We have, oh my gosh, a massive polymorph. Wow, okay. So very, very risky. We're just going to do a big hit on the... Actually, no, let's just do a A1 on the Candrafon. The big hit wouldn't matter because we're just going to be wasting the chance to actually steal some buffs from somebody, which, speaking of, Polymorph Abuser, man. All right, so I guess whenever the new Polymorph changes come out, he's not going to be using nearly as much Polymorph, of course, right? So we're just going to go ahead and use the A2 on, I guess, Hellcath. Weak affinity, but maybe we get some decent hits. I don't know. We'll protect my Hellcath. Now my Necrit does not have block damage, unfortunately. We went ahead and cycled through everything. Now I can use the A2 from Tatsu here and not have to worry about dying because... Or not have to worry about Polymorph because it's not going to happen, right? There we go. No Polymorph's going to happen because there's no ability to place any buffs or debuffs because they have block buffs. All right, so we're probably about to come into this match. I bet you he has block damage very, very soon, if not now. Basically, I placed block damage to protect my Necrit and my Tatsu, thinking they were going to get turns before me. Though I think that may not have been the best idea. Though he just did something that I don't know if that was the best idea, because now I can actually res and get some value out of it. Oh my, Uko. But Uko may be taking his last turn here. Maybe dead. Yeah, there we go. He's just dead. That's all there is to that. Obviously, this fight was very weird. Like, super high polymorphs are very difficult to deal with. There's no reason to even stick around here. I mean, 6-star polymorph, when your team runs Mighty Uko, I just completely overlooked it. Kind of will be glad when polymorph gets changed, not going to lie. All right, coming up on the last few turns of this assumably bomb team right here, we have a Lord Shazar. It's going to be kind of nasty, not going to lie. Definitely going to be nasty. I am going to try to put in my... Actually, Mithrala is not even do that much against Lord Shazar. Lord Shazar is probably just going to be the champion I bam. Necrit and Duchess. We got to ban Lord Shazar. There's probably going to be like a Gaius, or probably going to be Nishak, something like that. But to be honest, I kind of got to ban Shazar because his bombs are on 1 turn cooldown. He hits hard. He goes fast. If I ban these other champions, ban the Arbiter, it still has increased attack. Ban the Duchess, still has increased attack. Ban the Yumiko, still has a ton of stuff I don't like. Nishak, not as worried about him for some reason. Could just be completely wrong, but for some reason not as worried about Nishak. Usually Nishak's not built as fast. Like, people usually build him not as well as their Lord Shazar. We do have some polymorphs spread out throughout the team. Tatsu may take some polymorphs, but that's okay. We'll see how this actually plays out. Obviously, Yumiko, very fast. She'd probably be faster than my Siphi without the Arbiter boost anyways. My Siphi's like 280, so I don't really expect anything from that. If we survive these bombs, we're going to be fine, though. Go ahead. Let the bombs pop. Boom. Yo, whoa, whoa. The bombs popped, and then I guess the poisons got me. That's unfortunate. Did get a sheep, though. Man. These bombs are 100% killing everybody else. Can Duchess survive and get another turn, though? Can she do it? Obviously, Siphi's going to take a ton of damage because she has Stone Skin, duh. Forgot about that. I think Duchess survives fine, though. But then it's just actually getting back around and rezzing everybody. It's a problem. Got 1 turn, and then we can res, baby. Can it happen? Can we pull this back from the depths? The turn meter decrease isn't good. I don't like it. No turn meter boost up. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Not a fan. Not a fan. Take a turn, Duchess. Take a turn. Take a turn. My Duchess, not your Duchess. My Duchess. If she gets a turn, I think we're okay. There we go. Everybody's back. We're back in business. Yumiko can't lock out yet, right? Yumiko's lockout's kind of on a long cooldown, isn't it? It feels like she gets back around to hers a lot quicker than Warlord gets to his. Granted, Warlord also decreases your turn meter when he does his, but I think his is lower cooldown anyways. The A1 bombs, not a huge deal. Not super worried about those. I think I'm going to sleep the Arbiter here. There we go. Now we're good. Now we are looking solid. Dropping the Nishak, the Rat King himself. Increased defense for my Ragash. We're looking good. I think we're fine now. That little first go around though was pretty messy. High HP Duchess. She's about 109,000 HP, I think. Big shield from Bolster. Should be okay. We're going to try to strip some buffs from somebody who does not have Polymorph, okay? We have one Polymorph on Yumiko, so we'll just go for maybe the Arbiter or anybody. The Duchess is fine too, just not Yumiko. No Yumiko. Strip from Duchess, boom, boom. Got a weak hit and a normal hit. Big A2 smack. Duchess is going to be slept, which is now she's going to be woken from. Rip. Rip the dream of sleeping into skipping a turn with no res. But we do got our good champion Tatsu, the show of today, the spotlight today, A2. Can she kill everybody? Almost. Weak hit on the Duchess, but everybody else she did kill. Boom, boom. Dang, double weak hit again. We're just trying to spam. Dang, I knew he was going to do that. Last picks, they pick Rotos. I pick UDK. Easy peasy. So they also have a Pythion, so 2 Force Affinity champions currently. If they pick another Force Affinity champion, it's going to be it's going to be perfect. It's going to be a dream come true. Maybe Candrafon, that'd be beautiful. But yeah, Stoutus possibly. Ragash does so well versus Force Affinity champions. Harima, that'd be solid as well. Level 98 with a Marichka. Okay, a Helicath pick. All right. We're going to get rid of Marichka, honestly. Not a fan. Not a fan of Marichka. The Helicath pick, I should probably respect more than I do. To be honest, because I don't really have an answer for him. Because the UDK is going to have protection every single turn. That's actually a really, really bad situation to be in. I think I'm just dead. Yeah, unless, of course, I can... can't do that, but I could possibly, very unlikely, but maybe able to, let's just use an A2, maybe sleep him. Maybe get a big swipe and kill him. Because, whoa, Polymorph. What in the world? Polymorph from the first 2 champs, and it got me. Gosh, why do you got to use that ability? Why do you got to place the debuffs and then do stuff? Why can't you do it the other way around? Like, attack and then place the debuffs. Completely forgot about that. Let's try to take the stuff from the UDK, I guess. Yo, we got it. Well, that definitely turned the tides of this battle, for sure. Why'd he counterattack? I guess from the sleep. Well, now we got 2 turns of... Now, Tatsu, that 2 turns of Stone Skin you had, that's now my 2 turns of Stone Skin. All right. So, UDK. Sucks to be you, dude. I mean, 2 turns of Stone Skin plus 2 turns of block damage. Tatsu really turned... She did great. Fantastic there. Definitely more than I was hoping. All right, so let's go ahead and try to drop UDK. Not quite. Obviously, he's going to be pretty tanky still. Even though he doesn't have Stone Skin or block damage, still going to be pretty tanky. Ideally, we kill him before we get more block damage from Helicath. Surprised he didn't go for the Duchess kill first with the Rotos. Definitely a little surprised there. Because now just pick up the Siphi. Definitely would have expected him to go for the other way around. So we'll use the A2 here. Not going to kill anybody. Unfortunately, I really wish we would have been able to get a sleep going out there. That would have been incredible. Didn't get it, unfortunately. All right, well, he just block revived, so I'm going to go ahead and leave this match. Obviously, he's going to win, but I went ahead and made it a little bit faster for him. So ending off this thing, this little Tatsu run we did, we went, let's see, earlier I think this was the last match in the video. We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3. So 5 and 3 is not bad. 5 and 3 with Tatsu testing. Overall, pretty successful, I'd say. Tatsu is a champion like most attack-based champions, Rotos excluded. Does a lot better with Necrit, of course, right? Tatsu, I don't think is actually as bad as what I initially thought she was. She is built pretty decent, but honestly, she could be built better for sure. 6,300 attack, 262 crit damage, 238 accuracy. She does have an accuracy banner, I believe. So she is getting some accuracy. She gets more based on the amount of buffs they have on the team. Overall, I mean, she's not a bad champion, to be honest. Like, this A2, once Polymorph gets fixed, like the changes come into play, that team that I lost against because of, well, Polymorph all over the board, that probably won't happen anymore. She'll actually be able to place her decreased resistance and sleep. She'll be able to steal buffs without having to worry about as much about being polymorphed, which I'm definitely looking forward to. Now, she probably still can, but people are going to be running far less polymorph in general, so we'll see how that actually works out. But this ability is really good, actually. Increases the champion's accuracy by 10 and crit damage by 3% for each buff on the enemy team. And it kind of seems to work, you know, not synergistically with her A3, because the A3 steals buffs, all right? Before attacking, removes all debuffs from this champion and steals all buffs from the enemy target. And it does essentially reduce your damage, but what you're doing is you're saying, okay, you have 4 champions. Each of those champions have 3 buffs. Well, I'm going to steal 3 buffs. I'm still getting the benefits from the 9 other buffs that are still up. I steal those buffs off a champion. Now that champion doesn't have the increased defense. They don't have the strengthen. They don't have the other damage mitigating abilities. So you've stolen those. You put them on yourself because it's not just a remove, it's a steal. And now you're still getting the increased crit damage from the other 9 buffs that are up. So while it does, you know, essentially reduce your damage when you steal the buffs, it actually allows you to do more damage depending on what buffs you're stealing. Obviously, if you're stealing an increased attack, if you're stealing a increased accuracy, you're not going to be doing more damage, but there's still valuable buffs to be stealing. Well, especially if you're stealing increased attack before attacking, because you're going to steal that, then you're going to attack with that increased attack, ideally kill them, and then boom, now you have increased attack and increased crit damage. And then the A2 ability, decreasing the resistance, I do like this because it does allow me to have champions like my Ragash be able to place the stun, the decreased defense, a little bit easier from that A2 ability. If you're using a champion like Stoutus, now you don't need to worry about them running a lot of accuracy. Even at 163 accuracy, he's going to be able to place his stuns and decreased defense pretty easily. Now, if he gets polymorphed, that's a whole different story, but she does open it up to allow you to use those other champions a little bit more easier than if you were not having the decreased resistance. Overall, though, it's not a massively impactful debuff. The sleep can be really good if you plan for it. And then being immune to sleep is actually pretty solid as well, because she can't be slept by Kymar. She can't be slept by Siphi. And then her A1 hits pretty decent. She fills turn meter by 5% for each transferred debuff. Each hit transfers a random debuff from this champion to the target. So pretty nice. It hits fairly hard. She's not a champion who I'd probably bring in as like my main damage dealer. Definitely not. But she has been doing pretty well for me. Like, people don't know how to play with her. They don't know how to play against her. So the counters people bring are very limited. So I think it's maybe even less that she's how good she is or how good she's not, whatever it may be. I think it's almost equally the fact that people don't really know what she does. So people aren't really knowing how to counter her, don't really know what to do. So they're just doing their typical stuff. Okay, ban a Siphi, ban the Duchess, or ban the Necrit. Leave Tatsu plus Ragash, and now you got 2 synergy champions, 2 combo champions who work very well together, in my opinion, and are also, you know, 2 different affinities. So you're strong against a lot of different stuff. So guys, either way, these are her artifacts. I went with a decently fast build. Honestly, I'd rather faster, but that's okay. 219, decent attack. We got some accuracy, okay crit damage. She'll get crit damage increased as the fight goes on. And then as far as her masteries, we have this stuff, okay? Honestly, the defense may be better to go, picking up some of this Cycle of Revenge, getting her more turns quicker, but this gives her more accuracy. And I like her having more accuracy so she can actually steal those buffs and thus do more damage because no decreased defense, or no increased defense, better get, no strengthen, no whatever it may be like that, okay? So guys, with that said, thank you all very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know what your thoughts on Tatsu are, because apparently, actually, she got some pretty decent ratings. I thought she had bad ratings, but I mean, they're okay. Arena offense 4.3. That's all right. I think that's pretty fair. But guys, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next one.